Visualization.
El Hydra.
Welcome back then, guys, to episode 4 of Just Chatting with your host, Aidan Douglas. And today I have a very special guest with me. He's quite literally special.
Okay.
All right. Now, I'm only joking. A lot more special, though, than my last guest. Trust me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
So, my name is Jamil. I also go by Viro. And Jamil. I'm a Twitch streamer / YouTuber / TikToker / social media influencer, all of that.
/ anything else? Like, you just everything?
Pretty much.
So you're like a young Johnny Sins?
That's insane.
Okay, cool. So on this episode, let's jump straight in. Obviously, last episode I spoke to Josh about his uni experience and whatnot. We'll only touch a little bit on yours because they don't want to hear me bore on too much about that. So do you want to tell us about your uni experience? Because you've lived in a studio, haven't you, now for 3 years? Or lived by yourself for 3 years?
No, I've lived in I lived in 2 houses. So I've lived with other people, and only recently, last 2 years, I've been in studios.
Well, that's a good conversation then. How have you found the difference from living with other people to living in a studio?
So living with other people is cool, but I think you need to find the right people to live with. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You can't just live with anybody.
What do you think you didn't live with the right people? Or the right people didn't live with you?
I think both. Yeah.
I don't blame. I wouldn't want to live with you either.
Oh, okay.
But
that's cool. That's crazy. So we're just gonna ignore how you invited me to live with you last year.
Bit of a lightning change. Oh, did I? So what happened then?
Just didn't go through.
Oh, that's all right then, isn't it? Is it all good?
Sorry.
Yeah. So sorry about that, guys. We did have a little issue with the lighting. You might see that in the. Well, right before it cut off, we'll probably just do a little jump to it. So we're talking about how you found living with other people to yourself. So what do you think were the major differences, positives, cons?
Some people aren't clean. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just straight up say it. Some people aren't clean. Some people aren't gonna have the same, can I say morals? Morals about how you live and stuff.
Yeah.
And you won't agree with everybody on everything. So you gotta make sure before you move in with somebody, you have an idea of where their head's at,
Yeah, that's something I definitely wish I did.
Yeah.
I think as well, but it's even when, let's say you live with someone where things don't align, being able to just have just a regular conversation without anything breaking out into anything more and being able to come to a compromise as well is very important.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
But there'll always be someone, or I'm sure most people have had experience with someone who just it's like uncompromisable, impossible to even talk to about this, that, or the other. And I feel like that kind of ruins part of your experience as well because you live there every single day and you just don't really want to be there, do you?
I still got along with my flatmates regardless of anything that happened. Like we were still all chill, all calm. But I will say I preferred living in a studio a lot more.
So do you enjoy living by yourself now?
Yes, it's quite chill.
Do you not find any cons of like not having that socialization, or it's not bother you too much?
I mean, I've kind of just been stepping out more, I guess. Like I'll come to class, obviously I'll interact with people here, and then outside of class, I will, link up with other friends.
Yeah, because you'd never invite me out.
What? Aren't you always working? Then you have a job.
That's all right.
Yep. Okay.
That's all right. I'll forgive you. Nah, but considering that though, we will be linking up soon though for a very special stream, which as you said, he's a streamer. So if you want to shout out your Twitch or your stream.
It's IVIIRO 6055 on Twitch.
Yeah, so make sure you don't give that a follow. Don't give it a like. I'm joking. Go check it out. Now, there's some really good content over there. Streams. What days?
Wednesdays for now.
All day? What sort of timings are we talking about?
It's like 6 till 9.
6 till 9? What sort of content can we expect?
I'm kind of just trying to... Right now, it's just reactions. We do a bit of gaming as well. Nothing too crazy with that. But I just want to get the community involved as I'm doing
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So hopefully, some point this year, I will be featuring on that on one of the Wednesdays. We're gonna do an E-date, aren't we? No? Okay, cool. So we won't be doing an E-date. We'll be doing some gaming. I'll teach him how to play a game or two.
Okay.
I've seen him on Warzone.
We
trust
will not
me.
be doing gaming.
I've seen him on Warzone. I think
Warzone's
he's
trash anyway, so I don't want to hear it.
His thumbsticks are missing on his controllers.
Alright.
He doesn't know where he's aiming.
I'm not rocking with it.
But that's all right. How have you found streaming then? Because that's something I wanted to do for a while. I think I did it a little bit, but never consistently.
Oh yeah, you very briefly tapped into it.
So how do you find having to like always force yourself, cool, I'm going to stream at this time, this day, every single week?
So back in one of my old places, I was streaming damn near every day. Like I just be like, oh yeah, I'm streaming today. And obviously after my PC kind of malfunctioned, I couldn't really do that anymore. So I'm kind of now trying to adapt to just doing Wednesdays and that's it. So one day a week, I'll just stream. I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm going to stream. We're just going to have fun. We're just going to see it through. And yeah.
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 So let's say for someone like me, what sort of advice do you reckon you could give me to want to just, especially when you start off, you have no viewers, maybe a couple viewers, couple friends watching.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not sure what your audience or your community is like right now.
Yeah.
But let's say I stream for the next 5 days, 12 hours a day, and didn't have a single view every time.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give me to either try and build on things to change or to keep going with it? Well,
for one, don't stop, obviously.
Yeah.
You have to, I don't know, you just kind of have to have that mindset of like, not everybody is going to join at the start. Like you're starting out. You've got to keep in that mindset that eventually you will grow. And another thing you can do is post your clips online, post it on other platforms, for example, TikTok, YouTube, and try and get more of a community in from there. I think when you first start, what I've been told is the most important thing you can do is build a community. So Discord, Instagram, all of that, any platform you can, get people to come towards your Twitch.
Yeah, I'm in your Discord, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
I don't ever talk in there because nothing's ever going on. No, I'm joking. I need to stop making these jokes.
Yeah.
That's good advice, to be fair, because do you have a door monitor set up?
No.
Because I always see whenever you're streaming, you have like the chat coming down on your screen. Whereas like for me, I wouldn't even know where to begin to do that. So when you play games, you literally see the chat on your screen as well?
Oh, okay, yeah. So currently, where I'm streaming now, I do have the double monitor set up.
Oh, yeah.
But normally it was like, I'd just have my PC and then I'd have my phone with the chat just above me so I could see it.
Oh, wow.
It. Yeah.
That's the levels of dedication you need to put in. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So where did you live originally before you moved here for university?
I lived down south, so Luton.
Luton? Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're in the Forest shirt as well. Yeah, Luton 2-0 in the FA Cup. They can get knocked out.
Yeah, man. That's on them. That's on them. It's not my business.
You're not a big football fan, are you?
I'm a Drogba fan.
Why Drogba?
He's just a goat. He used to carry Chelsea on his back, bro.
All the Chelsea fans were like that one. Anyone who really knows ball just knows that's the worst take you'll ever hear in your entire life.
It's not.
Yeah, so moving from Luton to Nottingham, obviously it's about what, 2.5 hours, 2-hour drive, something like that? Yeah. How have you find that change of moving city completely, and what is it that you like about Nottingham? If you like anything.
Notts it's a lot more active. I guess with Luton, it feels dry when you step out sometimes.
Yeah.
Unless you're going out with like friends or for a purpose, there's just not much going on. But here it's there's always something going on. There's always, something you can tap into.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you go out often?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a question for you because it's one thing I've always wanted to talk about, and I think it's the worst idea Nottingham's ever done. I'm not sure if it's like the council's decided they have to do this or something. All the American fast food places and whatnot coming to Nottingham. I'm not sure. Have you tried like a Popeyes or a Jollibees or something like that in Nottingham?
I've not tried them yet, no.
Yeah, keep it that way. Let me tell you now. I went to USA last year. Been to Popeyes there. You pay like what, $10 for a meal. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice, juicy portions.
Okay, yeah.
Like the cup is probably bigger than like this stand. Well, it's probably the size of this stand. And obviously like wide. Yeah. And even in McDonald's, like they let you refill them. So you're thinking, cool, you're getting...
Yeah, your money is
You go to Popeyes. My friend always raves about Popeyes. So I was like, cool, I'll go.
Yeah.
Went Popeyes. I think I got just a chicken burger and a drink.
Yeah.
Probably paying like 10 quid.
Crazy.
I ate the chicken burger in 2 bites. Probably not literally, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah.
It was like, I might as well have just gone down to McDonald's and got like a double cheeseburger and a drink, and I'd been wet, probably a lot more satisfied by it.
Oh,
And I
it's
think
dark.
the problem is, I don't know whether they just import it over or something, but I feel like the portions get smaller,
Yeah.
but the price doesn't lower either. So the price stays like
That's ridiculous.
American sort of price.
Yeah.
But the portions go from American portions to UK portions.
That's so dumb. That doesn't even make sense.
And they're always getting new ones. I went to Jollibee's the other day.
Mm.
Don't get me started on Jollibee's. Jollibee's, genuinely, the burger's like £10,
Yeah.
and it's genuinely the size of like a hamburger from McDonald's.
Oh, it's jarring.
All the American places I think are just terrible. So I
Yeah.
try and stay away from them. What would you say your favorite place in Nottingham is to visit? Let's say someone was to come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where are you telling them to go?
Oh man, there's a spot. I think Chili Flames. I think it's called Chili Flames. It's
Where's that?
literally just outside like this building. If you go, I'm trying to think of what it's opposite. It's near that Korean place.
Is it on the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do you even explain? How do you even explain that? But it's like on the corner of Victoria Centre, on one of the corners of Victoria
Yeah.
Centre.
Yeah,
I think that's the easiest way to say it.
Mm.
What's there? Like,
It's like
I've never even been there myself.
I don't know. You know what? I haven't explored the menu fully. I'm gonna be honest, but I've had like a couple stuff from there, like the loaded fries and stuff, and it's quite nice.
Yeah, loaded fries always nice.
100%, yeah.
But with all that, well, you don't eat bacon though, do you?
No,
Do you have to ask for that off, or is it not even on that one?
it's not on that one. It's a halal place.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
Yeah,
quite cool
yeah,
then. Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think Nottingham's probably really diverse.
Mixed.
I feel like I see like cuisines, restaurants of all cultures, all backgrounds here, but
I think it
and
depends on
people
what
of
area
all-
you go to.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
That is true. But I feel like I see a lot of people of all backgrounds, whatnot,
Yeah,
always
100%.
here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're all nice, but you know,
That's fair.
a lot of people are miserable.
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, we are in Nottingham, so
Yeah.
nah, I'm only joking. I'm not going to hate on the city. I do love it here. Do you think
Yeah.
you made the right decision moving here? Or if you had the choice to move somewhere else, would you move somewhere else?
I think I made the right choice coming here.
You made the right choice.
Yeah.
All right, that's good then.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, another thing we can talk about then
Mm.
is your, well, if you don't know, my good friend here can do a very good imitation.
Oh,
He's a, sorry, I really need to get this out of the way because I stole it. And I'm going to watch this back 1,000 times and laugh every single time.
Great.
So I don't know if anyone is on Instagram enough, but I don't even think you even follow page. It just randomly comes up on your feed, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
The Toronto accent.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt it because I will embarrass myself. So we can, do you want to?
Do you want to give me a side to say or?
Just say what you were saying to me earlier and listen to how good this is.
Alright.
God, he's
I'm
nervous
trying-
now.
I'm a little bit,
He was telling me he was gonna dust me down and stab this and this, that, and the other, this Toronto accent.
yeah.
Now he doesn't want to say a word.
Say, RT, the mans are bugging still. They're moving mad yerky with it.
If anyone's ever watched the videos, they'll. I think they'd appreciate that. If not, then they're probably gonna sit there and think you've just gone absolutely
Probably,
crazy.
yeah. They're like, what was this guy talking about? Like,
Yeah.
what's this accent?
I've got a question for you then.
Go on.
Considering obviously you stream a lot and whatnot, post a lot on YouTube, do a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like obviously you do content creation here?
Yeah.
Do you feel like 9% of your life revolves around content creation, YouTube? Oh, yeah. Our producers ruining the studio. Nah, I'm joking. Do you think 9% of your life revolves around social media, content, this, that, and the other? Or do you feel like you have a good balance of actually going out as well? Obviously, you said you go out a little bit, but as in going out and trying to get away from that.
I mean, I kind of try and center everything towards the content. I feel like I've been spending a lot of free time just doing too much like relaxing. So I'm trying to lean more into the content element of it. I want to be more focused towards it so we can see some real progress with it, you know?
Yeah. Do you feel like it gives you any problems mentally then that your focus is just so on it? Let's say you might not feel like you are where you want to be. Do you feel like that affects the rest of your life as well? Or do you think you can very well dissociate your content side of your life, which is, I guess, say you're studying, part of your work, if you're streaming a lot, not and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you think you can dissociate that quite well from just your everyday life?
I think so, yeah. I think it doesn't necessarily affect like my mindset or anything because it's what I want to do, it's what I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I do get like that sense of like satisfaction from doing it.
Do you think you'll get to a point where if something doesn't happen, do you think you'll quit?
Ooh. I don't know actually. I never really thought about it.
Or would you still, let's say, work and then do it on the side? Or
I think I still do it on the side.
Yeah.
I think that's a good shout.
has it got to a point now where it's, well, I'd say it must be, but more like a hobby?
Nah.
You
I
just
think
see it as
I think
just kind of,
is more of a hobby.
where you see it more as a chore?
No, I see it more of as like this is like my job. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know?
But I feel like, do you not think you need to, in a way, because this is one thing we'll talk about is work and enjoying work.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't enjoy your job though,
Yeah.
or if you, not that you have to make your job your hobby,
Yeah.
but if you don't enjoy it, then it will never get you anywhere. As if, like you say, you see it as like a hobby, something you love to do,
Yeah.
then all the added benefits will just come from you literally loving the work that you do.
Yeah.
So do you not feel like, well, I don't know, well, it's just the way you worded it. Do you enjoy your work? Do you like?
Yeah. I do enjoy it a lot.
Do you think it's important that people should enjoy the work they do, or do you think
100%.
when it comes to wanting a job? Because I remember I used to want to be a lawyer,
Yeah.
and then I did some law experience and whatnot. Some I
Yeah.
don't know what's funny about that.
That do.
No, I did a lot of law experience. I watched Suits. I watched the first
Oh,
seven seasons.
okay. Yeah, that's
no, I'm
not
joking.
really-
No, I went and worked at the firm.
Yeah.
And literally a week there, I just decided, nah, lawyer is not for me.
That's fair.
Even if, let's say, I then decided I want to be. No, I actually tell her, like, before I came to university, I had an engineering apprenticeship,
Oh yeah.
and I quit after the first day.
Okay.
You can get some decent money in engineering, to be fair, and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones where if you just don't enjoy it,
Yeah.
and when I was there, the people looked like fairly lifeless. Like,
Yeah.
as in, like, I don't want to be coming home every single day just hating what I'm doing
100%.
and then just come home, not miserable, but it's like every single day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can have a 12-hour shift at my work now. It go quite well. Go home and be quite happy rather than coming home quite miserable. So do you think
Yeah.
it's important that you find a balance between, obviously you want a job where you're earning well and whatnot, but also where you're enjoying it? Or would you sacrifice enjoying the job for the money? What do you think is?
Ooh. I think you need a good in between. Like you need to enjoy it and be making like something that you're satisfied with. I think as long as you enjoy it, it's a lot more bearable because you're willing to do it,
Yeah.
whatever it takes, I guess.
Do you think if you got to a point where you was streaming full time, it was working out for you, and then you stopped enjoying it, but it was still being successful, do you think
Yeah.
you'd quit, or do you reckon you'd just carry on?
I think at that point, I'd start looking for my way out. Like I'd start looking for ways to retire from the whole streaming thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in a way though, it's also, if you once had love for it, it's kind of like a marriage. Like, let's say you fall out of
Yeah.
love, you need to find a new way to fall in love with it, I reckon.
100%.
Like, if you know that you have loved it in the past and you have passion for it,
Yeah.
maybe you just burnt out, maybe you need to take a break.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's something you enjoy, you'll always need to find a new way to fall in love with it.
Yeah, I hear that.
But then again, what do I know? Well, so if you're from Luton, then are you a big Luton fan, or do you not really care about football?
No, it's just I don't care about Luton's teams.
You just don't care about Luton.
Nope.
Would you reckon you'll move out when
Yeah.
we're going to move? Croydon?
No, I have no clue yet. I don't know yet.
You don't want to move to
We'll
Croydon?
see.
You don't want to move to, I can't even think of any other like the little places in London that. Should come to Birmingham? It was a weird switch for me, going from Birmingham to Nottingham because it's so
Yeah.
close. And obviously,
And the accents just switched completely.
okay, cool. That's what we're going to do, aren't we?
Birmingham.
Okay. How are you so
Fire.
good at accents? Go talk like me. Wait, I'll say a sentence and then you've got to copy me in the sentence. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to catch a buzz to town and I'm going to go and buy a burger.
I'm gonna catch a bus to town and then I'm gonna go buy a burger.
That's what gets me, That's what everyone bullies my accent, I think. It's the words with ER at the end, like
Yeah.
burger, water. I'll say it with just like, imagine like 10 A's or an AH.
Yeah.
It's like a burger.
Burger.
Someone said to me before, they was like, I could not imagine ever me having kids.
Yeah.
Imagine like a mini me running around and goes, Daddy, I want a burger.
That's ridiculous.
Daddy, can you give me some water?
I love the Birmingham accent.
Yeah,
No hate towards
I
it.
appreciate it. At least someone does.
Yeah.
That helps me a lot. do you do any sort of sport activities, anything like that? Or do you find any ways to keep yourself active?
Sports. I've kind of been tapping in a little bit to skating with my friends, but that's about it. I think sometimes we used to play football actually quite frequently.
I saw that on one of your vlogs, didn't I?
Yeah.
So did you post vlogs and other stuff on YouTube as well, or is it just streaming stuff?
I'm about to start doing that. So we're expanding. It's a new network.
Did I catch a sneak peek?
Yeah.
Oh, well, so you heard it here first. Then a sneak peek. What's your YouTube called? Come on, you might as well check that out.
It's IVIIRO 6055.
Make sure you report that channel. I'm joking. Nah, yeah, staying active is an important one. I started running recently as well.
Oh yeah,
a lot, and wow, I mean, how different I feel before I was running to now that I am running. I mean, don't wear my legs right now, jelly. But it's been so good. I feel like even if people aren't even into it, I feel like just having some sort of activity or something you enjoy. Because even skating, I feel like it's so beneficial to you.
Yeah,
but
just that exercise, like staying active, is just very important at our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got another question about living alone then.
Oh yeah.
Have you found it weird always cooking for yourself?
I love it.
Was you cooking for yourself before you came to university?
No.
Because even now I see so many people don't cook, don't know how to cook and whatnot. Yeah. Have you found that change going from not being able to cook to making yourself beans on toast every day?
Beans on toast, dude. That's crazy.
I'm joking. I've seen your meals. Don't worry.
Thank you.
That's not.
I don't know where, but.
Go on.
So basically, coming to uni, obviously, I knew basics of cooking.
Yeah.
So oil, boiling, all of that, just simple stuff.
You know to put bread and butter.
Okay, you keep going back to the butter and bread.
Go on.
But I guess being here is kind of giving me more time to experiment and like try new stuff out and make myself proper meals.
Yeah.
That I've enjoyed a lot more. So we've come a long way. Like over these past 3-4 years, I think I've become a lot better at cooking.
Do you think that's something everyone that goes to university should, like, not focus on, but should definitely look into getting better at?
Yeah, 100%. It's a survival skill. It's a life skill. If you can't cook, like, what's going on?
Yeah. Now you can say that. Our producer doesn't know how to cook though, so let's not.
I see. I noticed he looked away as soon as I said that.
No, I'm only playing. No, I remember before, I don't think I'd ever cooked a meal in my life. I was like 18 years old, never cooked a meal in my life. My mum used to always there was sometimes where like, I just didn't even, like, obviously I didn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
If my mum didn't bring me food, I'd just like starve for the day. And there was times where she'd be like, are you hungry? I'd be like, nah. And then I just wouldn't eat. Well, she knows I'm not going to make myself, and then she'll just bring me food anyway at 9 because she knows he needs to eat.
Yeah.
So go from that to now making my own meals, I feel like I can now, you know, I can support a family.
That's fair.
I can support our family.
Huh?
I can support a family.
Huh?
So,
Great.
Yeah, that's all right. So, I mean, is there anything else you want to mention? I feel like I've spoke about everything. Wasn't there something that you want to talk about?
Nothing in particular, I don't think.
Oh, it was the streaming thing, wasn't it? That we that we mentioned. Cool. Well, I mean, if you're happy, I'm happy. I feel like we've had a really good conversation.
I think that went well.
I did it with the last guest, so I feel like you're doing it right. I don't want to leave you out. We'll give you a handshake. Thank you for my very good special guest here. Catch him on YouTube and Twitch. Once again, IVIIRO.
Yeah.
6055.
055. Yeah.
Don't know why it's so difficult.
I had to spell it out because if I say Iviro 6055, like it's like what? What are you talking about? How do I spell that?
Why don't you just put your name as Iviro and that's it?
The numbers, other people have that name. That's it.
So you're a copycat?
No, because I made it first and I made it better.
So you made it first, but someone else has the name.
When I make it bigger, I'll take the numbers out.
That's all right. What are you gonna pay them for the username?
What? No, I'm copywriting it, bro.
Okay. So when that never happens, don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
But I do appreciate everyone joining in once again. A like and a comment is very appreciated. Let us know what you want us to talk about in the next episode. We'll have 2 more coming out next week. So if there's any comments, any topics you'd like us to talk about, I very much appreciate it. Thank you, my friend Jamil, for coming on. Thank you, Jack, on the production. I know I haven't said that yet. Do hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.